Howdy do y'all, this is John, and today we are talking about Survive, a new movie on VOD right now. And then Survive, it deals with this family who are on this boating trip, and all of a sudden the magnetic poles shift while they're on their little vacation. And all this crazy apocalyptic stuff starts to happen, and yeah, now they just need to survive. Okay, so to get things started, first and foremost, some of the stuff that I like about this movie, I do like, the theme of survival in this film, and also the theme of family. It's about these two parents and their two kids just trying to survive in this now barren wasteland before, even more bad things happen. And yeah, they have the incentive to live, to carry on and, rebuild human civilization. I like that. Now, some of the more apocalyptic stuff, I don't think that would actually happen during a polar shift. From my understanding, with what I researched about polar shifts years ago, the worst we need to worry about is a coronal mass ejection hitting us during the few-minute period or during this whole thing, our magnetic field is shut off. Because the magnetic field is protecting us from the sun and, coronal mass ejections and that kind of stuff. That temporarily gets shut off for 10-15 minutes whenever the poles do a 180. North becomes south and south becomes north. Because if that were to happen, our atmosphere would be stripped away and we'd all probably suffocate and die. That is what we think happened with Mars. What killed Mars. With this movie, the poles shift and apparently water defies gravity because all the water goes on land for a few days. I don't think that's possible. I'm sorry, I just don't. Would make for a good, Roland Emmerich scale disaster movie that's just pure camp and silliness, but not like a serious survival drama. That is... No. And, this is... Now I'm getting into some of the stuff that I don't like. This movie should have been just camp and silliness. Because, again, I just don't think any of this is possible. If the poles shifted today, they should have just gone with pure camp and silliness. Just have it be this sort of goofy, disaster epic. And it's just not. Also, I don't really remember any of the characters' names, which kind of tells you how I feel about the characters. They're just not very strong. The dad character is the dad character. Mom character is the mom character. The two kids are the two kids. That's about everything you know about these characters. There's not much given for you to actually root for them other than, of course, the obvious, they need to rebuild civilization sort of trope. Like the mom character, she's not pregnant. That's a good incentive to care. But, she's not pregnant. And the two kids don't have some kind of goofy, likable child charm to them. They're just two whiny brats. That's pretty much it. The girl has a boyfriend who probably did not survive. And that's about as much character development as she gets. Also, this is kind of stupid. The dad character is supposed to be an American. They're on an American boat. And they have no firearms. They have no firearms to protect them from, beasts from the deep or something that, we haven't had to deal with yet. Or from, psychos who also survived. They deal with both, by the way, in the movie. And yet they have no firearm. I'm sorry, but if I were to go on a trip like this, I would always have one with me. Because you never know what you're gonna deal with. If a psycho tries to board your boat, meet him with a shotgun, that'll give him an incentive. You don't have to, shoot or anything. Just walk out, cock it, they'll leave you alone. Now, visually speaking, the movie's okay looking for, I assume, to be a low-budget movie. No great special effects, but nothing too bad. However, I kind of wish they had gotten a little more imaginative with the whole creatures from the deep that, humanity has never had to deal with before until this point sort of situation. Because they didn't really, show a lot of imagination with that, and it's just average crustaceans. That is it. What are those, arthropods? Something like that. So guys, at the end of Survive, it should have been a campy, silly, goofy, Roland Emmerich style movie. Because, again, I don't think that a polar shift can cause any of this. But instead what we got is like this really serious, survival drama, apocalyptic drama that never should have been serious at all. Yes, it deals with some themes that I like. The visuals aren't too bad for a seemingly low-budget movie. However, the characters are poorly written, and it should have been much more, imaginative with some of the stuff they were dealing with. The story definitely should have been much stronger and more of a, campy, silly, goofy disaster movie, Roland Emmerich style, not a serious survival drama. I'm going to give Survival a 2. Well, that's all the time I have for today. Please look forward to more videos real soon. Please hit the like button if you enjoyed this video. Please also subscribe if you're new to this channel. And as always, please remember, the Podetsky will return.